Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a pain-free day. For me, that only happens maybe 2 days a year. They are random. I'm always shocked when I hear people say I have good days and bad days because I really don't have hardly any good days. I try to stay positive. I try to stay as active as I can. I try to push through. I try to be determined, but there are a lot of bad days and chronic pain days that are just normal for me. So, as we talk about some of these things and provide support for one another, I wanted to follow up with you on one of the recent videos I did about going to a pain clinic that is local that doesn't take my insurance. I started getting lidocaine shots in my back for pain. The first one worked tremendously. I felt so good for several weeks. I thought, oh my gosh, this is so worth it. The second set of shots, it didn't do anything. And after the second set of shots, I was also getting lidocaine shots with Shockwave therapy. And I was told this would break up the knots in my back. And I have nerve clumping. I have arachnoiditis, and nerve clumping doesn't unclump. So, what happened with me after 2 Shockwave treatments is I started getting uncontrollable itching in my shoulders and in the front of my chest that would not go away. I wasn't getting any sleep. I couldn't get comfortable. I tried anti-itch cream. I tried Benadryl. I went to my doctor and she even gave me an oral medication for itching. None of it worked because it was all nerve related. And I have been battling this now for a bunch of weeks. I stopped getting the Shockwave treatment. I told the doctor that was giving it to me that it just was making things really, really bad because of it triggering an itching response. I also contacted Tennant Foundation that has to do with arachnoiditis. And he also told me that any neurotherapy or any type of electrical therapy like the shockwave treatment could definitely give me some unwanted results. Well, I told my doctor that was giving me the shockwave treatment, and they were unknowledgeable about this ever happening to anyone. So, again, do your own research, stay on top of the treatments that people are offering you or giving you because sometimes there just isn't enough information out there that actually relates to what is going on with us and our bodies. So I have gotten a little bit of sleep the last few nights. I've had to increase my insomnia medicine. Even sitting here right now, I just have the urge to scratch, but it doesn't do any good because it's coming from the inside and from nerve signals. It's not coming from anything external that I can actually scratch. I also was asked about how my x rays turned out when I went to see this pain relief clinic. So I've been having shortness of breath. I've been feeling like my back is collapsing, and the x rays actually showed just that. My back is collapsing from the herniated discs, from the nerve damage, from the spinal fusion that is taking place in my back, and it is causing it to make me feel short of breath. It's hard for me to stay really straight because it causes so much pain in my back because my muscles in my back are super weak and my spine is super weak. And so just me trying to sit up straight to do videos actually can cause pain in my back and spasms. So I try to sit up as straight as I can in these videos for you, and I try to remain as positive as I can in these videos with you. But I also want to be honest, and I also want to share my experience because maybe it will help someone else. I wish I would have known that shockwave therapy could cause me to have this itching response before I got it. I was really nervous about it to begin with. And then the first time I was kind of itching, but I didn't know that it was related. I had gotten a couple of tick bites and I thought, well, I'm allergic to tick bites. That could be what it is. And then when I got the second shockwave therapy treatment, the itching was so uncontrollable and worse when I laid down at night. I can't lay on my sides at all, which is the way I prefer to sleep. And even laying on my back, the itching was so bad that I couldn't sleep. I was literally slapping my arms trying to change the sensations so that I could get enough relief to fall asleep for a few minutes. And so if you have nerve clumping or if you have arachnoiditis, I just want to throw this out there to please be cautious about getting this type of treatment. It did not work for me. Now, the second set of shots didn't work so great. The third set of shots, I couldn't tell I even got them. And the fourth set of shots, I told her about my sciatica pain. So she gave 2 of the 4 shots in my upper butt area. That helped my butt for about a day. And then it all came back. But the shots that she's been giving in the back don't help. Now, I did contact the Tennant Foundation, as I told you. They are an arachnoiditis foundation. They study this, and I have the address to them in my description box below my videos. They told me that there are also lidocaine patches that I can buy that are 4% lidocaine that I can try to use. I'm not going to spend any more of my money on these shots because, as I said, the last several have not worked. I think I have 2 sets of shots left that I will go ahead and get and hope for the best. But after that, I'm going to transition over to those lidocaine patches and see if they can give me any type of relief, or even if they don't give much relief, they are so much less expensive than the shots. So that's what I'm going to try next. Let me know in the comments below. How's your pain level? Have you tried anything new lately that's working for you or doesn't work for you? This channel is about us sharing what we know and being able to maybe provide support for one another as we deal with daily chronic pain. Thanks for listening today, and I look forward to reading your comments.